Hey guys, what's up? Yokurama here. Today I'm bringing you guys my monthly anime recommendation review for the month of August. Now if you want to know how to recommend me an anime so that I'd watch it and review it, then stick around towards the end of the video where I'll give you the information. Now today's review is gonna be on a series that has been recommended to me many times, and that anime is known as Durarara, or as many other YouTubers on YouTube call it Durr. But I'll just stick to calling it Durarara. Now, this is an anime that I actually skipped out on in 2010, even though I heard so many good things about it while it was airing. But after so many people recommending the series, after so many people pestering me to watch it, I decided finally check it out. Actually, I kind of had no choice because I said I'd do the whole monthly recommendation thing. Now, this series has a very weird name. There's a do, and then there's 3 Ra's. What does it mean? It means nothing, really. It doesn't mean anything. There's no meaning to that name. That's just how it's called. This is a 24 episode anime series with a 2-episode special, so that technically makes it a 26 episode anime. There's an episode 14.5 and episode 25 in the specials. So if you watch this series, then watch those specials too. Even though they're not the most important thing, you can just watch the series without watching the specials and you still get everything that you need to get. This anime is produced by Brainbase that have also done Baccano, and the thing is, Durarara is actually by the same creator as Baccano, and the way the story is told is actually very similar to Baccano, which is a huge plus because that is one of the most unique original storytelling ways I've ever seen, and he just does it right. Now the series has some action, singing, and also has some supernatural, just as Baccano, because it is set actually in the same universe and world as Baccano. It just takes place a lot more further in the future, and there's actually some characters that show up in Durarara from Baccano. Now the story is going to be very hard to explain because just like in Baccano, there's so many characters, there's so many storylines going on at the same time. Some things are explained beforehand and shown, and then later on go back and really go into detail of what happened. So it's really hard to say what is going on, and I can't really go into detail of what is going on because that will just spoil so much in this series. But the overall story, if I had to put it, is about this city called Ikebukuro in Japan that has many strange rumors and has many gangs that occupy the area. One of the biggest rumors is that there is a headless rider riding around in Ikebukuro, and that headless rider is actually one of our main characters that has a storyline that goes out pretty much the whole series. But the series starts off with Mikado, who moves into Ikebukuro, which is a very populated city. There's things going on all the time. There's, like I said, many gangs, many rumors, but he moves in from this closed town where he's not used to this stuff. So I can't talk about every character in this series, but if there is a character that I want to talk about, it is most definitely Heiwajima Saizo. Now this guy is probably one of the most badass, if not the most badass characters I've ever seen in any anime. This guy hates violence, but every time you see him in a scene, he's ripping out a vending machine, he's punching the guy in the face, flies away. While he's flying, his clothes come off. It's just crazy. He rips out light poles and just smacks people around. It's just amazing. And his personality is just freaking crazy. It's the best when he's chasing his arch nemesis Izaya, who is also this badass dude, but he's not really strong. He fights with his mind, and this guy is just so sneaky. And Saizo versus Izaya parts in the anime are probably some of my favorite parts. Now the animation and art style in this series was just amazing. Art style is just one of my favorite kinds of art styles too. This is a top class series with an amazing animation. Brainbase did a superb job on that. The music in this series is just so addicting. The openings and endings I never once skipped. When I heard opening 1, I'm just like, man, this is insane. This is such a nice opening. But when I got to opening 2, I'm just like, I didn't think that there was going to be an opening in this series better than the first one, but I was wrong. And the background music, especially during the supernatural creepy parts, was just so freaking awesome. Watching this at night in the dark, even though this is not a horror, I was just sitting there like kind of on the edge because of the soundtrack. It really complemented those moments in the series. Now, when you ask a person that has seen Durarara, most of the time they will say that they love the series. It's an awesome series. But then after saying that, that group of people splits up into two ways. People that say that the series was awesome throughout the whole time, and people that say that the series went downhill halfway through the series. Me personally, when I was watching the series and when I got to the halfway point, I'm just like, wow, this is amazing. And I started thinking to myself, man, this is where it's supposed to go downhill now. From now on, this series is supposed to suck. So I was kind of afraid going into the second half of the series. But guys, do not be afraid. Check it out. I do gotta say that the second half is not as good as the first half, but a lot of people over exaggerate. A lot of people say that it's horrible and gave it a low rating just because the second half did not live up or was not as good as the first half. I personally almost enjoyed it as much as the first half, so give it a try. Go in there with an open mind. Don't go in there thinking like, okay, this is gonna suck. Oh man, and you go there expecting something to suck and it does suck. Just go in there with an open mind, ready to enjoy. That's how I did it, and I know if you guys do it, you guys will like it as much as I did. So to wrap this review up, do I recommend Durarara? Hell yeah, I recommend Durarara. Check it out. I didn't like it as much as Bacano, but it's definitely very close to it. I enjoyed almost every minute of it, and I definitely want more, so I'll probably end up either going to the light novels or checking out some of the manga. So yeah guys, if you have seen this anime, then make sure you leave me a comment below telling me what you guys thought of it, because I know a lot of you guys have seen it, since a lot of you did recommend this to me, so I'm looking forward to reading that. And if you guys are gonna check this out after this review, make sure you come back and leave me a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you guys thought of it and what your first impressions are. Always love reading those. Now, if you guys want to recommend me an anime and you guys don't know how, then make sure you go to my Facebook link in the description, like that Facebook page, and then you will see a topic asking you guys to recommend me an anime for the month of September. And at the end of the month of September, I will release an anime review of the comment with the series that got the most thumbs up. So make sure you guys leave me an anime series that you want me to review, and guys, make sure to check out other series that other people left and like the ones that you like. But yeah guys, I'm Yokurama, Facebook and Twitter in the description below, so don't forget to like and follow me there. If you like this video in particular, make sure you favorite it, and if you're watching me for the very first time and you like what you see and you want to see more, then click the subscribe button up there to see more. And baby, I'm out. Durr!